A judge is temporarily blocking the scheduled release of more than 400 Alabama inmates as a new law to ease overcrowding in state prisons takes effect. The delay is in place to give victims across the state time to be notified of their offender's release. Quite a few of those inmates are scheduled to be released in our area. WKRG News 5's Blake Brown is talking with Baldwin County Sheriff, who is less than thrilled about that.
Baldwin County Sheriff Mack says he doesn't agree with the state's decision to ultimately release hundreds of inmates early in Alabama, at least 9 in his county alone.
These people are going from the front door of the prison to the community streets. They're coming right back into the communities. And some of these offenders, particularly in Baldwin County, have records that go back over 20 years.
But a new law put in place to ease overcrowding in state prisons will eventually place over 400 inmates back into communities across the state once victims are notified. At least 62 of those inmates are set to be released in local counties in and around Mobile, according to a list obtained by WKRG News 5. The Alabama Department of Corrections putting law enforcement on alert.
When we were first notified, it was sent out as a public safety alert for the police departments and the sheriff's offices that had bus stations in their community to expect a congregating of individuals that were being released from prison.
Sheriff Mack says he worries about neighboring counties, too, where larger numbers of inmates are set to be released.
Crime knows no border, and so we could see some spilling over of some of these people who are actually coming back into these communities committing crimes in adjacent counties.
Sheriff Mack spending part of his Tuesday on the phone with Attorney General Steve Marshall and other state leaders asking for help.
What we need to do is reach out to our legislators and ask them to go back into this next session and amend this bill. This is not a one-time event. This is the beginning of something that, unless is addressed and corrected, is going to be reoccurring, the release of these individuals every month.
Once released, the inmates will receive electronic monitoring devices and be supervised by the Board of Pardons and Paroles for the remainder of their sentences. In Baldwin County, I'm Blake Brown, WKRG News 5.